Now that we're connected, we're going to pull the motor. We're going to see what the motor's thinking. So if you double click on the motor in the configuration window up there, you'll get the MotorView. And this is a very powerful little tool to see what's going on under the hood of a smart motor. It's a great tool for diagnosing errors, for seeing what the motor thinks it's doing, if there's a discrepancy between what the motor thinks it's doing and what you're observing. It helps diagnose potential issues with the motor. If the motor has been overloaded or damaged, it's very easy to tell by going into MotorView. So we double click on motor 1, we click on pull. And what will happen is you should see a bunch of red lights come on the side there. You'll see drive motor off, and then you'll see a whole bunch of indicators for the positive and negative limits. The smart motor, by default, will have limit switches enabled. And the limit switches would be normally closed to ground. Now, if you have nothing connected to the motors, it looks like the limit switches are open. The motor thinks it hit both limits at the same time, and it goes, holy God, something's gone wrong. I'm not going to move. So you get this list of errors on the side there. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, don't worry, you don't have limit switches. All those are just regular inputs. Okay, so in the blue terminal window, you're going to type, and all smart motor commands are capital unless indicated otherwise. They're all going to be capital letters. EIGN, that's enable inputs general. W, so that's the entire word, so all inputs, 0, and close the parentheses. So it's W, comma, 0, close parentheses. Just like it's written right up there, exactly like that. So type that out in the terminal window, hit enter, and you'll see in the MotorView the bit 14 and 50 turn off. Because now we have no limits enabled in the motor. The motor is just using all the inputs as general use inputs. And it knows nothing's wrong. But it knows something went wrong before. It says, wait a minute, I know that a minute ago you were hitting my limits. Something went haywire. So you have a historical hardware limit bit that is set. So that needs to get reset too. So you're going to issue a capital Z, capital S at Zebra Sam, just like it says right here. And that'll clear the historical fault bits. And ZS is sort of a general command to clear errors that are historical in the motor. Should clear everything. So EIGN W0, W comma 0, excuse me. And then the ZS. And then you should see a drive ready bit. Motor is off and everything else is clear.